We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Saric. Rebounded by McGee. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild, to their credit. They want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Payne. McGee a screen. And here's Bullock from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. And a wide open look for Lee. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Phoenix leading by 3. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the shot goes in.
You know, he does have a game outside of the paint, but Wood is at his best close in.
Pass to Saric. From deep. The shot will not fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 1. The second quarter.
The Mavericks. 10. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Doncic. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For 3, Bridges connects from three-point range. Bridges got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. "11 feet away." That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
It's to Hardaway. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. The 3. And taken away by Paul. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. To the right side. Jacks up a three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. And he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Pass to Shamet. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trail by 10. Inside. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Biyombo. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
Pass to Shamet. To the inside. And here is Bridges.
Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
For three, Bridges bangs home the trifecta. Bridges got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Offensive rebound. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Bridges for three. Knocks down the three ball. Bridges got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Suns. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Doncic fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 13. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Doncic throws it down.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package. And and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Back to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And Ayton throws it down.
Never know what Paul's going to do in these sets. I mean, he's so unpredictable and such a great floor general. I mean, he does a really good job of just picking defenses apart.
Doncic with it. He's got 18. Powell. Craig pulls it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to plank that one.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. 4-point game. From deep three-point range, Saric grabs the board. Paul outside. Back to Payne. Pass to Paul. Lee outside. Clock at 4. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. Mavericks trailed by 4. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Payne. Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got his second bucket.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
No good from Lee.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
To the left side wing. Over in the corner, Wood. And good that time. Wood's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Paul looking around. There's the 3. No good that time. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For the lead. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry.
The Mavericks, 42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The Suns leading. The three, Bridges. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Payne. Back to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Out left to the wing. Doncic with the steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And he nails the third.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Dinwiddie outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Wood. Banked in off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ball outside. Craig, good. Craig's got his first basket.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Wood with the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Bridges with the board. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Craig defending. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. And so Wood will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And here are the Suns now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And a deep 3 from Booker. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Suns lead by 4. Bridges with the steal. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the paint to tie it up. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're on cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Out to the wing. Wood sets a screen. Down low. Count it!
And that's a big shot from Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
Now Booker. To win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Stolen by Bullock. Pass break, Dallas. Doncic with it. Foul guarded by Payne. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. And here is Bridges. Guarded by Hardaway. Snatched up. Booker at the elbow. Here's the three. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 20.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Dallas moving the ball around. And finished off by Wood.
Wood embracing the moment and knocking down a big shot.
Phoenix calls timeout. We play just over a minute here in OT. Pass to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trailing. And a deep three from Booker. Inside. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Booker. A three ball. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. And here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Booker.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Can't knock in the three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The maturation process of Doncic continues to be quite fun to watch. Welcoming any opportunity to get himself to the line. This guy likes the big moment.
And here's Booker from the arc. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it.
Worth $1.50, but last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope.
traigo a bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus clavas, siempre carga la lavada al millón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos las a la tejana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Dígala, con juegos, no sé nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque entramos a. Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan. Y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Lets the 3 fly. Levine's shot is off. Outside Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Simmons.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
Now here's Levine. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by KD. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 18 points. Floats one. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Irving. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Levine. To the inside. There's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And both free throws good for Williams.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
Here's Dragic from outside. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Irving. 5 points in the game. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Caruso. From downtown. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Irving. Claxton. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Drummond. And here is Caruso. Dragic with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
This guy's a consistent threat from deep. If Dragic is allowed space to make a three, you can bet he's going to knock it in.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. With some arc. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Pass to Caruso. Knocked loose. Here's Irving. He has 7. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
There's Dragic with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Dragic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Pass to Sharp. On the wing, Irving. Got it up. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect the...
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And here is Dosunmu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Next ball. And that's just... nervousness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Nets making a change here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Thomas. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Here's Sumner. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Count that one. Sharps got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit.
Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Left side, DeRozan. Back to Levine. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets leading by 4. Irving with it. Now defended by Levine. Claxton with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside DeRozan. Off target with his 3. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit. He understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
Back to Levine. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Chicago timeout call. Please welcome to the court.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Bradley. Caruso looking for an opening. Clock is at 3. No good from Dragic. Brooklyn with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Irving for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caruso with the ball. It's deflected. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And it's a 10-point Nets lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Irving for 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Nets.
Outside Irving. outside runner. Shot clock at 2. Offline from the top of the key. And so that's the end of the first half. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's tipped. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Levine. Outside DeRozan. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 5.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass, DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Goes up from the top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to DeRozan. Levine inside the three-point line. Outside Williams. Here's Levine. No good with the triple.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Outside DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dragic looking for an opening. Back to DeRozan for the 3. Here's Vucevic. A wide open look here for Caruso. To the wing right side. Out to the right wing. Now DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. And the 3 off target.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Sharp. And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots over Caruso. Here's Sharp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Nets lead by 16. Doris, when it comes to three-point shooting, Seth Curry has been a model of consistency.
And Kevin, that's almost an understatement because he has not shot below 40% from 3 since a 2-game stint in the 2014-15 season. Think about it. This is how good it's been. 40% is actually low for Seth Curry. His career percentage is one of the highest of all time.
It's Dragic with the drive. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pass to Warren. Curry on the wing. They set the pick. The three. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. That shot missing. Bulls trailed by 14. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Curry. A 3 ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the...
Nets, 37. Ladies and gentlemen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Chicago. A 12-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
To the middle. Here's Durant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's LaVine. Lays it up off the glass.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach LaVine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
KD, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Durant. Over LaVine. The shot by KD. No good. Bulls trailed by 11. Pass to Dosunmu. O'Neal comes with the double team. And here's DeRozan. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Right side, LaVine. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Irving. Headshot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Back to LaVine. Now here's Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. And the jam by LaVine.
Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine cleared for takeoff.
Outside Irving. Latrey. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Only squads fame went to their head, so now it's odds. Yesterday you begged for